So I'm gonna show you guys how I mark up my charts really quick. Show you guys how I mark up my charts. So what I'm trying to get an idea of which way do I want to trade this pair, right? So what I would do, I would just go look, using the top-down approach, and I would just try to mark up the charts as much as I could to give me an isolated area in terms of where I want to trade the market. All right. So I'm using the traditional candlesticks now, and I'll show you guys how this looks using the Heikin-Ashi candles in a second. But let me show you guys. So, like I said, in order to see the trend reversal, when you want to know when price is going down, you must first know when the trend ends going up. So this is how you mark it up. So you want to come in here, you want to put your trend line right there. So let's touch there, and the final touch exactly. So the trend started going up, touch, touch, touch. Here's where the trend line broke right here. Now let me show you how this looks using the Heikin-Ashi candlesticks. Heikin-Ashi just makes it a little bit easier for you to see when the trend line. Go in and mark up the trend line right there. And you'll see right here is where the trend broke at. So that's when the trend reversed right there. Right? So that is what I want to do with the monthly candle, with the monthly chart. I'm accurate. Now we always find ourselves when we get to the lower time frames, we may have to adjust these lines a little bit. But for the most part, you want to be as accurate as possible. Okay. So we know we went up and then price will go down. Let's take a quick look at what price is doing on the weekly time frame. And like I said, it's going to show you the price touch, boom, boom, touched again right here, adjustment, boom. So price begin to trend down, right? And you can see price traded below the 36, and it's also beginning to touch on this 200 right here. So either price is going to reverse a little bit, or it may reverse all the way back up, or it's going to, right, if it breaks the 200, then more than likely the price is going to drop all the way down. But what we want to do right now, we want to try to get an idea of where we want to take a trade this week if this pair offers us a trade opportunity. So now from the weekly, let's go to the daily. Let's see what price is doing. You can see, make it smaller right here because we essentially be looking at the same thing. Boom, this is what price touch, bam, bam, after the trend broke. So now we're going to put in another trend. All right, adjustment here. All right. So now we see prices touching. We're down, touch again, we're down, touch. So now what do we think? We know we're at a level of support right here. So price may pull all the way back up. Or, don't forget, we're at a level of support, touch, touch. So price can meet right here. Price meets right here, then we're probably more than likely. This is on the daily time frame. So if this is to take place, this is going to take us some days to get back to the top. From this point to this point took what? It hovered in here, kind of ranged around here, 1, 2. This is where it's looking like it's starting. So, but this is 18 days. This is 18 trading days, right? So this is about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks of trading right here too, because the price isn't dropping. The movement, the range isn't. The daily range isn't that much. So price isn't dropping that much. But so if we're going to take a trade earlier in this week, it's probably going to be to the upside, counter trend trading to the 36, and maybe it'll peel off here, or we're looking right. So we see we're at a support level right here. Let's go down to the 4 hour. Because the 4 hour is what 4 hour, 1 hour, and 30 minute. I've added the 30 minute. Yes, I have. Is what we go to look for entries into the market. Now, all right, so now here's where, so that is knowing what price is going. Now here's the art of trading. Now we get into the art of trading. So look what you got here. Go in, we're going to put in a more defined trend line. Now we're looking at it. But remember, we feel like price can go all the way up here. But this trend line is telling us price may reverse right here at 36. So we have to look for this type of action right here. So if price comes here, here's how I would trade this. Here's how I would trade this. If price came here, then gave us a significant move back to the downside, then I would go short. I would go short right here, right? And price should be able to break through this level right here of support and continue to go down. But if price came here and it broke higher than this trend line right here, that tells me price has a good chance of going all the way back up to the top. So I would wait. I would wait for that price is going to break up, going to trade higher. I'll wait for something like this. Price will trade higher back here and complete. Right. The only thing is you may have to see this on a smaller time frame. You may need to go down to either 1 hour or 30 minutes to see this actual move take place. Or if price, the other option that we may have is that if price comes here, right, gives us a significant reversal candle here, then I would go ahead and go short that price may trade down here, right? Now, where do you set your stop? Okay, so I always go back to the larger time frames for the most part to come in with my stop loss, right? So what do I want the stop to tell me? So I want the stop to tell me that I'm in the wrong direction of the market and to come out of the trade. I may get a deeper pullback. So let me shift back to the 4 hour. So let's say I went short here. Price came up and then I went short here. I went short at this. Let's say I was wrong in my analysis. Price wants to trade back up higher to this original where I marked it in on the daily. Let's say price wants to trade higher, right? Come back to the original. Price wants to trade higher or up in this area right here. Well, I know that price can get up to this area right here, but I know if price breaks this level right here, then we're up for a ride. We're going to actually continue higher. So I would go ahead and I would make my stop loss behind the high of the previous week. This would be the previous week's high. So my stop would go here. I would risk a 130 pip stop to either go for 1-to-1, right? That's if I go short right here. Now, if I go short up here, then I would have to go to the next level of resistance, right? Which wouldn't be here. This is the same level, right? My next level of resistance would be up here. So I go behind this high. I'm gonna trade all the way down. All right. So that's how I would look at the pound USD. That's how I would mark up my chart. Hope you guys took something from this. If you did, please like the video, share the video, and subscribe.